Kach is a hardline Israel militant group that advocates for the expulsion of Arabs from biblical lands of Israel. It is originated as the Jewish Defense of League in New York City. It was founded by Rabbi Meir Kahane as a result of racial tensions between the Jewish Teachers Union and the black residents. During the New York City Teachers Union strike-off by 1970, the JDL made its main focus on the condition of Soviet Jews and tried to get the Soviet Union to change its anti-Semitic policies. When Rabbi Meir Kahane moved from New York to Israel in 1971, he brought the JDL with him. To try and further his political goals, Meir Kahane created the Kach party to try and gain seats in the Knesset, which is the Israel's Senate. The Kach party earned a single seat in the Knesset during the 1984 election and were banned from future elections due to their racist political agenda. Kach's goal was to restrict voting to people who could prove association with the Jewish state. In 1990, the founder Kahane was assassinated, and this caused a splinter group to break away and form Kahane Chai. In 2003, the U.S. State Department designated Kahane Chai and all of its aliases, Kach and JDL, as a foreign terrorist organization. The main objective of the Kahane Chai militant group is to expand Jewish rule across the area of the West Bank and to expel Palestinians from lands occupied by Israel. Kahane Chai wants to restore Israel to its biblical size and regain all the territory it had at the time, which includes the areas occupied by Palestinian refugees in the West Bank and Gaza Strip. Meir Kahane argues that Israel was not created as a reward for Jews, but as a punishment for the Gentiles, which means that the new state of Israel was virtuous as the justice for the harm the Gentiles had inflicted on the Jewish state. The ideology of Kahane Chai was Jewish Orthodox nationalist, and it was called Kahanism. Kahanism was influenced by the writings of the founder Meir Kahane. One of the most important documents that Kahane Chai is an essay called Hilul Hashem. This essay was only distributed to members of Kahane Chai and opposed the current Zionist ideology at the time. The features in Meir Kahane's writing that came to define Kach and Kahane Chai are deterministic fundamentalism, the belief that the Jewish people are the chosen people of God, the theory of revenge, and Jewish isolationism. Kach Kahane Chai group will not be successful in completing its goal of expelling all Arabs from the territories occupied by Israel because it lacks credibility. Kach, as a political party, only managed to gain one seat in the Knesset before being banned. Kahane Chai has only managed to carry out 2 larger-scale attacks and many lower-level activities, but they have not done anything on a large enough scale to be taken as a major threat by the governments of the world. Kahane Chai group has threatened and harassed Palestinians, Arabs, and Israel government officials who have favored the dismantlement of Israel settlements in the occupied territories. Kach and Kahane Chai has also set unrealistic goal to achieve, wanted to expel all Arabs from the West Bank and take control of the occupied territories, alienates Palestinian refugees and Israel citizens and politicians that are opposed to the occupation. In order to complete this goal, Kahane Chai group would have to go against the Israel government and their allies. Without the support of the people, Kach Kahane Chai's objective are just pipe dreams.